The night belonged to one film, one vision, and one director who refused to play it safe. And by the time the final award was handed out at London's Royal Festival Hall on Sunday, the entertainment world had a new name to reckon with. Paul Thomas Anderson's One Battle After Another stormed the 79th BAFTA Film Awards, with 6 wins including the coveted prizes for Best Film and Best Director, cementing Anderson's status as one of the most daring filmmakers working in Hollywood today. The dark, explosive thriller about a band of revolutionaries locked in a chaotic and bloody clash with the state arrived at the ceremony as the frontrunner with 14 nominations, just one short of the all-time record, and it delivered in commanding fashion. The evening unfolded at London's South Bank, where Scottish actor Alan Cumming made his debut as host, stepping into the role after 2 years under David Tennant. Cumming wasted no time setting a playful tone opening with a string of sharp, self-aware jokes that drew knowing laughs from a star-studded crowd. In one bit, he strolled through the audience handing out iconic British snacks to Hollywood's elite, a packet of hula hoops for Emma Stone hobnobs for Leonardo DiCaprio and scampi fries for Timothée Chalamet. A moment that instantly became one of the most talked-about images of the night. He also roasted Paul Mescal for being on his phone mid-ceremony, earning a wave of laughs from the room. One Battle After Another began racking up wins early. Sean Penn took home Best Supporting Actor for his turn as an obsessed military officer, delivering what critics have described as a performance of unsettling precision. The film also claimed victories in Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Cinematography, Best Editing, and ultimately Best Director and Best Film. When Anderson stepped up to accept the directing prize, he offered a line that resonated far beyond the ceremony itself. Quoting Nina Simone, he told the audience, "I know what freedom is. It's no fear. Let's keep making things without fear. It's a good idea." The room responded with a standing ovation. Meanwhile, Ryan Coogler's supernatural horror film Sinners, which enters the Oscars with a record-tying 16 nominations, made history of its own at the BAFTAs. The film earned 3 prizes: Best Original Screenplay, Best Supporting Actress for Wunmi Mosaku, and Best Original Score for Ludwig Göransson. With these wins, Coogler became the first Black director to win in the Original Screenplay category at the BAFTAs, a milestone that drew a prolonged round of applause. In his acceptance speech, Coogler turned his moment into a message for aspiring storytellers everywhere. For all the writers out there, when y'all look at that blank page, think of who you love, think of anybody who you've seen in pain that you identify with and wish they felt better, and let that love motivate you, he said. Chloe Zhao's Hamnet, the Shakespearean family tragedy based on Maggie O'Farrell's best-selling novel, walked away with 2 awards, Outstanding British Film and Best Actress. Jessie Buckley, who plays Agnes, the wife of William Shakespeare, delivered one of the most genuinely charming speeches of the night. Mid-address, she forgot a fellow nominee's name, then spotted her in the crowd. "Kate. Kate. There you are," she called out to Kate Hudson, drawing laughter and warm applause. "You're all just radical, and you're doing it for the naughty girls," she continued before laughing at herself. "Oh God, I should have brought my thing up here." The biggest shock of the entire ceremony came not from a best film upset, but from a category few saw coming. Robert Aramayo, a 33-year-old British actor, won Best Actor for his performance in I Swear, a fact-based British indie drama about John Davidson, a real-life campaigner living with severe Tourette syndrome. Aramayo had already won the Rising Star Award voted on by the public earlier in the evening, but no one in the room predicted he would also claim the top acting prize. He beat out Timothée Chalamet, Leonardo DiCaprio, Michael B. Jordan, Ethan Hawke, and Jesse Plemons, a shortlist that reads like a studio executive's dream. "I absolutely can't believe this," Aramayo said, visibly stunned. "Everyone in this category blows me away." John Davidson himself attended the ceremony, and his presence added a layer of profound meaning to the evening. Because Tourette syndrome can manifest through involuntary sounds and movements, Cumming addressed the audience twice during the night to ask for patience and understanding. "You may have noticed some strong language in the background," Cumming said at one point. "This can be part of how Tourette syndrome shows up for some people as the film explores that experience. Thanks for your understanding and helping create a respectful space for everyone." Davidson's tics were audible at several points during the show, including during speeches by Sarah Putt and Michael B. Jordan. It was later reported that Davidson left before the ceremony concluded, though he was not asked to leave by organizers. In the non-English language category, Norway's Sentimental Value made history as the first Norwegian film ever to win a BAFTA award. The British indie My Father's Shadow claimed Outstanding British Debut, while Frankenstein dominated the craft categories, winning 3 prizes, including Production Design Makeup and Hair and Costume Design. Best documentary went to Mr. Nobody Against Putin, a film about Russian teacher Pavel Telenkin, who documented the state-imposed propaganda entering classrooms following Moscow's invasion of Ukraine. Director David Borenstein used his speech to draw a direct line between his subject and the present moment in America. Whether it's in Russia or the streets of Minneapolis, we always face a moral choice, he said. We need more Mr. Nobodies. One notable absence from the winner's circle was Josh Safdie's Marty Supreme, which entered the night with 11 nominations and left with none, tying the record for most BAFTA losses in a single ceremony. The Voice of Hind Rajab, a documentary about the ongoing conflict in Gaza, was among the contenders in Best Director and Best Non-English Language Film, but did not take home either award. The guests of honor at the ceremony were Prince William and Princess Catherine, marking their first joint public engagement since William's uncle Andrew Mountbatten Windsor was arrested the previous Thursday. William, who serves as president of the British Academy of Film and Television Arts, personally presented the BAFTA Fellowship, the organization's highest honor, to Donna Langley, the studio head of NBC Universal. With the BAFTAs now behind us and the Oscars set for March 15th, the awards race is anything but settled. One battle after another has positioned itself as a dominant force. Sinners arrives with historic momentum, and Robert Aramayo's stunning Best Actor win has thrown the entire lead actor category wide open. The question now is whether Hollywood will follow London's lead or chart its own course entirely. What do you think? Did the BAFTAs get it right this year, or was there a film or performance that deserved more recognition? Drop your take in the comments below, and if you want to stay ahead of the awards season conversation all the way through, Oscar night, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a story.